Hi, I thought I would share with you some of my February beauty, body care, hair care empties. I keep my empties in a basket. I do this for a few reasons really. One, I like to see kind of what I've used up and what I might need to replenish and buy again. And another thing is that I use the Boots recycling app. So I thought I would share with you my empties for this month and then also how I go about recycling the products through the Boots app and recycling scheme. So first is a shower gel from L'Occitane, and this is the Verbena scent. It's a lovely uplifting shower gel and you only really need a little bit of it and it foams really nicely. I got this in, I think it must have been maybe like a Marks and Spencer's beauty edit, I think, but it is a really lovely shower gel to use in the morning time. I also used one of my favourites, so this is a new packet. This is the Sanctuary Spa Salt Scrub, and I love the travelled pouches because it just gives you the perfect amount that you need. This has got Dead Sea salt and coconut oil. It's a real good scrub, so it's not a gentle scrub really, but I love how it makes your skin feel. You actually do feel like you've been exfoliated, and then it leaves your skin feeling lovely and nourished and moisturised afterwards. So this is something I generally will keep in the house. It's great for like Mother's Day gifts, little birthday gifts for people as well, so I always recommend these. Next I have a shampoo, and this has taken me forever to use up. This is the Kerastase Blonde Absolute shampoo. Usually I go in with my first cleanse for my hair with like a Lush shampoo bar, and then I move on to something that is more specific to the needs of my hair. So I do colour my hair, so I do have blonde in my hair, and to keep it looking as nice as I can I use this shampoo and also the conditioner to match. So I do have a backup of this, so I already have one in the shower that I am using. I have refilled my deodorant this month as well, so I have been using the Wild deodorant and I particularly like the Cherry Blossom scent, so I bought another Cherry Blossom and I've just refilled it too. So I do like this deodorant, and yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about it. The next is something that I do like to use on occasion, and it's a warming eye mask. I think these are great if you get tired eyes, if you feel like your eyes are heavy, if you have headaches, if you have migraines, or if you just want to have like a little pamper and a relaxation. This is what I use. So I've kept the packaging and I've kept the mask. Sometimes you can get ones which are scented. This is a chamomile scent. Sometimes you can get like lavender scents, or you can get ones that are unscented too. And it's got heated pads in, so as soon as you open the package the heated pads activate, and then you simply just pop it over your eyes and put these behind your ears and you can just relax. Usually they last around like 15 minutes, 15 to half an hour of heat, I would say. So this one is from Beauty Pro. And I use generally any brand of these. Sometimes I can get packs off Amazon too. I can't remember. Oh, I think what I did with this one is to meet the free delivery threshold. I think it was on Look Fantastic. I just needed to add like something to my basket, so I just added one of these and I do really enjoy them. Next I have some cleansers. So the cleansers that I've used up this month is the Drunk Elephant, so this is a travel size, and this is the Bestie number 9 cleanser. I do have to say this was a really nice cleanser, but it did sting my eyes. I like to use cleansers all over my face, including my eye area, and I generally find the cleansers that I use don't irritate my eyes, but for some reason this one did, so I probably wouldn't use this one again. And then I also used up the Eve L'Homme. It's a lovely feeling balm cleanser, so it is quite luxurious on your skin. I would have to say the scent of Eve L'Homme isn't my favourite. It does have quite like a distinctive scent, but if I got this again in like a beauty edit or a beauty box, I would definitely use it. I just wouldn't repurchase it like with an intention to get this exact product. I do have my Lumina, and this is the Nordic Sea Glow Boost Essence. This was a really nice vitamin C product to use in the winter time just to make my face look a little bit brighter. I did really enjoy using this, and I used it alongside the moisturiser. And this moisturiser was really lovely on the skin. It left my skin feeling really nice and silky smooth, and it did have a brightening effect, so I would repurchase the moisturiser again. And then lastly, I do have a few serums. So the first one is Dr. Barbara Sturm, and this is a tiny little hyaluronic serum which I took on holiday with me, and it was just the perfect amount for a few days away. And this was really lovely. I don't think I could really notice a difference in my skin because it was such a small amount. I then have this serum from Grum, and this is a gel serum. It's 97% natural derivatives, and it's got vitamin A, vitamin C and E, and also sea buckthorn oil. And it was a really nice serum. The only thing about this serum that I didn't really like was that it is in a pot, so you did feel like you needed to put your fingers in. Luckily I did have like a little applicator, so I could dip that in the pot rather than my fingers. So I would prefer something with like a pump, just so that it's a bit more hygienic. But I do like it. It is nice that it comes in like a nice glass pot, and I felt like my skin liked this product. And then lastly I have another small size. So this is from Biossance, and it is the squalane and lactic acid resurfacing night serum. So I used this for a couple of weeks at night time, and my skin did feel nice with this too, but again I can't really say if it had any dramatic effects on my skin because of the small size of it. I'd love to know if you've used any of these products and what your thoughts were on them. So with the Boots recycling scheme, I have the app on my phone and it's called Recycle at Boots. And it's quite easy to use. You do have to like get the hang of it really, but there are certain products that you can recycle, and you can deposit them in stores. So they have like a cardboard box where you can drop the products off, and then once you've dropped 5 products off, you then get a voucher, and the voucher is 500 points if you spend £10. So it's a real good incentive. I found it really useful when Jessie was a baby and we were going through baby wipes really quickly, so I'd quite easily get 5 products quite quickly. I think you can use the voucher, or you can use the scheme maybe twice a month, but to be honest I'd look into the T's and C's because it does change, and it has changed since I've started to use it. So it's great that you can actually use empty baby wipe packets as part of the scheme, because I found that really easy to collect. So not all of the products that I showed today will be eligible for the recycling scheme. I think some of the products they class as easily recyclable, so under their T's and C's I don't think they accept them because they are things that will be picked up with like general collections, general recycling collections, but other things are suitable. So I've done it with toothpaste tubes before. You can use it on travel size products, minis, larger products like body scrubs, you could use it on that as well, or body lotions. So it's definitely worth looking into. This is what the app looks like, and it'll show how many deposits I've made and how many items. Generally what I do is, say for the items that I've got here, if I've got more than 5, I'll just deposit more than 5 because I don't want to keep hold of things that I don't need to. The threshold is just 5. What you do when you upload a product is you go on, so I'm on the home page and then I go on recyclables. I click that and then I go on add recyclable, and then it asks me a variety of questions, so that the item is hard to recycle, that it's non-hazardous, and that it's like clean, that it's been used. And then once you've ticked those you can click next, and it asks you to upload a picture of the item. I've taken a picture of the cleanser, and then I click continue, and then it asks me to categorize it. So it asks me to say what brand it is. So for this it's Drunk Elephant, and then I've searched for that and I found it. Then it asks me what it is, so this is a cleanser, and then it asks me what form it is in, so this is in a tube, and then I basically submit it, and then the image gets reviewed within 24 hours on business days. So as you can see here, it's got 1 pending now. Once it's been approved it will say so, so you can only deposit them once they've been approved. And you'll also see sometimes you might get a product that is rejected, for whatever reason. So I'm just going to go and continue to add my items to it now. Then in a few days time I will just get a notification to say that the products have been approved, and then when I go into store I can just click the deposit box, which is here. It'll ask me to scan the QR code which is found on the box. It'll then ask me what products I'd like to deposit, and once I've said that I've deposited them, it will send me through a voucher. And the voucher is, like I said, 500 points for a £10 spend. So it's really beneficial to use. If you spend £10, you get £5 worth of points. And as somebody who does use Boots, it soon amounts up. And what I did do was I collected the points to buy myself a product. So what I chose to do after saving up my points for a little while was to get the Whey body cream in St. Bart's. So that was my little treat to myself for using the scheme and for saving that amount of points, and I'll be using that cream this summer. So it is like a good incentive to use, and I thought I would share that with you in case you've not heard of it before. I think the majority of Boots stores do have it now. The Boots store near me isn't a particularly large one. I would say it's quite a small one really, but they have the box there. So I think it is something that if you went in and asked, they would either be able to direct you to, or they would probably be able to let you know where the nearest one is. I hope you found that helpful, and let me know if you've used the scheme and if you've built up lots of points, and then what you have used the points on. I'd really like to know. Hello, I'm just in my bathroom if it sounds a little bit echoey. It is the start of March, so I am going to shop my stash and see what items I need to add to the cabinet in the bathroom. This morning I did actually, last night I did actually finish another product. So this wasn't included in my empties, and this is the Retinol Night Cream number 1 from Fig One, and I really did like this. So I do need to get another retinol cream, so that is on my list of something to get this month. And then I also used this morning the last of the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream, and this is a really nice simple moisturiser to use. So I do have some gaps in my routine now. This is generally the day items, and then this is the night creams and products. So still using the Sally Hughes ring light. I'm not quite sure how much of this is left, but I'm guessing it's probably maybe a third left, so that might be finished this month. I'm also using the Innisfree Green Tea Seed Hyaluronic Serum. This has probably just got a little bit left. It's only a small size item, and I've been using it for a while now, so maybe a couple of uses left in that. And then I've used up the moisturiser for today, and I'm still using the Supergoop Glow Screen, and there's lots of this left, so I don't need to restock this one. I haven't used any tan products in February, so I'd like to start in March just to build up a little bit of colour on my skin. So I'm hoping to use a little bit more of the Skinny Tan this month. So I've popped it in there as a reminder. I do need some more cotton pads because I'm still using the Paula's Choice Exfoliate. This is the 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. So I'm using this at least once a day. So I would say there's still about 3/4 of this left. I'll continue to use that. I didn't use any of the CEO Glow face oil from Sunday Riley last month, so I'd like to start incorporating that in my routine. Maybe if I'm having some no makeup days, it would be nice just to treat my skin a little bit more with an oil, so I need to continue to have this in sight. And then for night products, still using the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Eye Cream. There is probably about a third of this left. This does last a long time, and it's a product that I always return back to. I would like to start using more retinol products on my eyes, so that is something that is on my shopping list too. I have a little bit left of the Sicily, and this is the mask, so it's a Black Rose Cream Mask. I love the Sicily products. They are actually really soft on the skin, and I do notice that my skin feels like nice and smooth and bright and plump afterwards. So it probably isn't something that I'd repurchase because the price of these is very, very high. But I do like to receive the minis when I can. I haven't started to use Pro Collagen Night Cream, but that's something that I will be using this month. So this will probably become empty this month. And I haven't started to use this yet. So this is the Laneige and this is the Bouncy and Firm Sleeping Mask. And I've heard good things about this, so I am looking forward to using it. I do have the Groom and this is the Prickly Pear Oil. I haven't used any of this in February, so again, it's just a reminder, I'm not very good with using facial oils, but I would like to start using like gua shes again. So that's something that if I have it in sight, I might remember and start to use it. If it's just tucked away in my drawer, I'm just going to forget about it. And then I also do have this pie, and this is the Peacekeeper Body Calm, and I do love products like this. They're just an everything product, so it says on the side here what parts of the body you can use it on. So you can use it on your lips, on your elbows, on your cuticles. You can use it anywhere where it might get a little bit dry, and I love having a versatile product like this in my cupboards. So I am missing like a few gaps. I do need to get some more cotton pads. I'll try and get those today. I don't need any more SPF. I don't need any facial oils. I do have a few new products that I am very excited about. But I am hoping to get a retinol product too from this brand. And it is a Naturium brand. So I do have the multi-peptide eye cream. So I'll be using that this month when the other eye creams run out. To go with that, I also do have the multi-peptide moisturiser. And I also have the vitamin C complex serum as well. So I'm really excited to use these new items, these new products. It's not a brand I've used before, but it's something that I just have an inkling that I'll enjoy using them. So whilst my eye creams are running out, because I'd really like to use this collection together, I am just going to use, this is the Paula's Choice Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid. This is SPF 50. So whilst I'm still using up my eye creams, I will use this. So I've got my eye cream, my hyaluronic acid, my moisturiser, and then SPF. When this product runs out, I will then move on to Medicate Hydrate B5 Intense. And I've never used this before, but I'm excited to use this because I know Medicate is quite an expensive brand. So let's see what it does. I'm just going to put that behind here so that I have my backups. Now I just need a retinol type product, so I've just gone on to Space NK, and this is the product that I would like. It's a Naturium Retinaldehyde Cream Serum. So I do have £5 worth of points, so I'm going to order that now and then introduce that into my routine. I'm really looking forward to having like the Naturium products and using like quite a bit of a routine together. So I'll let you know how I get on with them. Otherwise, that's everything that I'm going to be using in March, and then I will do an empties at the end of March too to see how I'm getting on with these products. I'd really like to start incorporating oils into my routine because I do have both of these oils as part of my project pan. So I do need to make an effort to not let them go to waste and to use them up. I have done quite well with my project pan. I have actually used up one of the products. So I'll probably update you on project pan maybe in a couple of months' time when I can start to see more of my products being used up, and then it's, you can kind of start to see what's happening with the items, where I'm doing well and where I need to concentrate a little bit more.